During ancient migration, groups began to settle in present-day Utah. The climate, geography, and resources of the state allowed for the development of many different tribes, languages, and customs. The Northwestern Band of Shoshone was one group that developed in the region that eventually became Utah. They were very mobile and lived throughout the region in present-day Wyoming, Idaho, and Nevada as well. They hunted and gathered all of their food and often moved with the change of season and the availability of food. The tribe is closely related to other Shoshone bands and the Goshu people of Utah. They spoke the northern Numic language and looked upon the earth as much more than a place to live. The tradition of earth as their mother and primary caretaker was extremely significant through the storytelling of the people.
The word Ute means land of the sun in their language. There are 3 tribal reservations, primarily in Utah and Colorado. The Northern Utes produced extraordinary examples of religious and ceremonial beadwork. They created unusual art forms, and they designed and decorated weapons of war. Ute family groups lived independently of others, generally in brush shelters or teepees. When food was abundant, many families would live in the same village and have a village leader. Men usually hunted and fished, made ropes, bows, and arrows. Women gathered food and prepared them. And they also prepared medicine for the sick. The Navajo Indians in Utah reside in the southeastern corner of the state. The traditional Navajo home is called a hogan, and they are made out of wood and covered in mud with the door always facing east to welcome the sun. In a Navajo society, women own the land and livestock. Once married, a Navajo man would move to live with his bride and her people. The Navajos were farming people. They also hunted deer, antelope, and small game. They began raising herds of sheep for their meat and wool. They had their own weaving traditions, which became very important to their economy. Creating handmade jewelry was also important to supplement their income.
The Paiute Reservation consists of 10 separate land parcels located on the 4 southwestern Utah counties. Their mobile lifestyles included moving frequently, primarily according to the seasons and plant harvest and animal migration patterns. They lived in independent groups of 3 to 5 households. Paiutes often prayed and conducted rituals to influence the spirits of nature and to show respect and gratitude to them. The Paiutes believed that there was one most powerful spirit being, often called simply the one who made the earth. The Paiutes enjoyed different gambling games, and the Paiute women were very skilled basket makers. Working with various reeds, grasses, bark fibers, or twigs, they made many items used in everyday life. For example, cradles, mats, seed beaters, hats, water jars, dishes, and containers, but above all, baskets.
The Goshoot tribe lived in the harsh desert climate of western Utah. They gathered nuts and seeds and hunted for their food. They lived in small family groups in houses called wickiups or brush shelters. They didn't have any interaction with white people until the settlement of the Mormon pioneers. As of February 2009, there were only 500 Goshoot Indians living.